Hey guys, what's up? It's Javier and welcome back to Ask the Coach. So the FDA says that for a 2000 calorie diet, 50 grams of protein is an appropriate amount, which comes out to only 10% of your diet measured by calories. And in my opinion, for somebody who's an athlete, somebody who's training, and it's some sort of an intense training program, that level is way below the optimal range if you actually want to recover and get stronger and build muscle mass. I found that the more high intensity exercise that you're doing, so that can mean doing heavy weight training, it could mean doing an intense sparring or grappling session, anything that causes a lot of kind of muscular soreness and some sort of tissue damage, that's going to require a higher amount of protein in order to recover from that. Lower intensity exercise, on the other hand, such as long distance swimming, long distance running, yes, the protein is still important, but if you are somebody who's already conditioned to that type of exercise, then you're probably not causing a whole lot of muscular damage or stress to the connective tissue, and you won't need the same amount of amino acids to recover from that style of training. In fact, you probably need a relatively higher carbohydrate intake. If you've had some sort of soft tissue injury, that's also another time when you are going to want to increase your protein intake to help in the repair process of those damaged tissues. So as far as specific recommendations, for somebody who is relatively lean, meaning around 10% or so, 10% body fat, then 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight is a reasonable level for somebody who's active and they're training. If somebody who's lean who wants to gain some muscle mass, then you might try experimenting between 1.5 grams per pound of body weight, even a little bit higher if you find that you're not able to add on muscle mass. Of course, protein is not the only factor to consider, but it is definitely one of the essential ones that you need for building muscle mass. On the other hand, if you're somebody starting out at a higher body fat percentage and you need to lean down, then the 1 gram per pound of body weight rule is going to need to be modified a bit. So let's say you're 200 pounds and you're at 25% body fat. So that means that 50 pounds of your current body weight is fat mass, okay? So your protein need isn't going to be as high as somebody who's 200 pounds and they're only 7% body fat. So basically what I would do is take the lean mass number and use that as a set point for how much protein you should need, at least as a starting point. I hope at least some of this has been helpful for you, and I'll see you next time.